Before comprehending our simulation, it is important to examine our three pillars of a modern ERP system. The first thing is that sales management is the face of the company. This isn't simply an issue of ordering, it's also an issue of visibility. Once you order, the system will instantly review stock and production capacity, so that you place your order and we are able to deliver it. Material management is the core of the supply chain. Next, the ERP system automatically monitors the inventory rather than manual counting, which is known as Material Requirements Planning, MRP. Lastly, production planning puts those plans into practice. Master production scheduling and bills of materials ensure that the factory floor is optimized by ERP. Let's get into the scenario. Welcome to AI ERP SD and BHD, a successful company in Malaysia that offers high-performing protective wear solutions to construction and industrial workers. AI ERP is on a tipping point in Southeast Asia with increasing demands. They now find they are facing a new challenge: the growing complexity of their sales, materials and production.
Our legacy systems and manual processes are holding us back. Stock problems, delayed orders, and poor production efficiency are becoming commonplace. What we need is a system that can automate the whole process of our operation.
The answer? An ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, system is integrated into it. AI ERP SD and BHD is currently making an ERP system that includes three modules, namely Sales Management, Material Management, and Production Planning modules. It is not only software, but a complete revolution in their business process. Welcome.
Prior to ERP, we were deluged with emails and spreadsheets in our sales process. No idea if we had stock or not, orders placed in customer unhappy or can't meet deadlines.
ERP solution offers a single customer and order database. Sales quotations can now be transformed to sales orders in a single click, provides real-time view of available stock, production lead time.
Now, when each client in Johor calls up 2,000 safety helmets, ERP automatically verifies whether we are in stock or not. If only 500 are ready, then it automatically sends out a production requirement for the other 1,500, allowing for lead time. The customer receives an exact delivery time frame right away. No more guesswork.
Prior to implementing the daily operations, we need to concentrate ourselves on strategic planning. We can analyze multi-year data here in our ERP system, as well as Southeast Asian data. This is not just about today's order but predicting next year's value of the order. We can configure the Sales and Operations Planning (SOP) module to set realistic targets, which allow us to match our production capacities to our objectives. This promises us that we won't use too much of our resources.
This is the area where successful businesses differentiate themselves from the rest. It is the basis for all subsequent orders and materials orders.
Our most difficult thing was raw materials. Shutters, ABS plastic and foam padding were examples of critical components that were either overstocked or understocked. We didn't know what the stock levels were of safety or how long it took for suppliers to deliver the products, and there was no way to track them manually.
With the Material Management module, you're able to access real-time inventory levels and can automatically order inventory based on min/max levels or Material Requirements Planning, MRP. It also comes with comprehensive vendor management, including lead time and performance monitoring.
Now the ERP is calculating, to deliver this new sales order for helmets we need 800 kilograms of ABS plastic. It recognizes that the amount is just 300 kilograms and creates a purchase requisition automatically. The supplier then sends it over and we post the goods receipt and update our inventory immediately. It's seamless.
The process of integration of planning was one of the biggest challenges faced by AI ERP. Before Adam made an order, Sarah wouldn't know what he had ordered for several days. Now, the integration takes place immediately. This is what is conveyed in the scene strategic planning or strategic implementation layers. In the case of a plan prepared at the top, it is immediately which translates to tasks at the factory floor. This is a real-time synchronization in this heartbeat of an efficient ERP system.
We used to deal with a manual, Excel factory production schedule. There were many frequent bottlenecks, idle machines, and inconsistent bills of materials, BOMs. Optimization was not possible.
The production planning module begins by introducing master production scheduling, MPS, and material requirements planning, MRP, along with real-time inventory and sales order information. Centralizes BOMs and work center information for capacity planning and tracking production orders.
After 1,500 safety helmets are confirmed by sales order and materials, the ERP system will create a production order. Carries out a net calculation, 2,000 helmets ordered, 500 current equals 1,500 helmets to be manufactured, which will take about a week apiece. It allocates materials per BOM, schedules the job depending on availability of machines and assigns tasks to operators. We keep our shop floor up to date with our tablets in real time. Efficiency has skyrocketed.
The success with the implementation of the ERP was the beginning for the safety helmet industry. To outsmart the competition, AI ERP SD and BHD decided to introduce a high-tech, sophisticated and advanced product in the market, the SmartR safety goggles with integrated safety system. They are goggles that are not only designed to shield the worker's eyes, but they also offer real-time data overlays and remote assistance. The manufacturing of such a sophisticated product calls for much more sophisticated ERP features than a typical helmet. Scale and innovation powered by an integrated system is shown in this move.
In our new Smart AR goggles, accuracy is the key. We have incorporated our ERP with quality management, QM. A unique serial number has been introduced as fully traceability for every single unit. Future customers can alert us to a problem with a particular sensor, and we will be able to identify that specific batch of electronic components from that machine. This detail is critical in high-tech manufacturing, and just not something we could have provided with our old manual processes.
Full traceability and automated quality gates ensure that every high-tech product complies with the most rigorous international safety standards by implementing AI ERP. Let's move on to the end-to-end simulation of our most complicated product, the SmartR goggles. This is where strategy and high-tech are combined together.
It begins with forecasting AMP, SOP. Smart AR goggles will be a premium solution, which is why we are implementing predictive analytics in our ERP for forecasting the future demand by our clients all around the world. This flows into demand management, managing complex multi-region orders. We then pass the data on to Sarah, so our specialized high-tech assembly lines are ready.
That demand is processed by the Master Production Scheduling, MPS. To ensure that the most capable technicians and advanced assembly robots are utilized to their full extent while avoiding overworking, we use capacity leveling for goggles. After the schedule is set, it's time for the more complex pieces to get in on the action with Rajan.
The most difficult is this. The goggles use hundreds of components, such as high-impact lenses and delicate AR sensors, and those are just some of the items related to the goggles subject to Material Requirements Planning, MRP. We use global vendor management to monitor parts delivery from overseas vendors. The ERP guarantees that each microchip is at right place, right time for assembly. This sets in action our manufacturing execution where each step is monitored in a digital format for quality.
Finally, it is order settlement. These items are of high value, and warranties are tracked in the ERP along with complex invoice tracking for international purposes. These sales data then become our next SOP cycle, better aiding us in optimizing our high-tech product strategy for the future. If you're looking at AI ERP SD and BHD today, then the outcomes are undeniable. The company has connected sales, material management, and production planning into one to have a single source of truth. Today, each department operates seamlessly, and the data moves freely from the first click on the customer's computer to the point of goods receipt. We have improved operational efficiency by 35% and the on-time delivery rate has improved almost to perfection. This is what a truly integrated ERP ecosystem is all about.
The conversion from manual to a high-tech system with ERP is very impressive. It wasn't simply about solving the problems that we had, it was about laying the foundations for infinite innovation. Whether you're looking for a basic helmet or our most advanced AR glasses, our system guarantees excellence, time and time again. But more crucially, it has enabled us to turn and grow. We're now a data-driven organization, and we're able to make strategic decisions in seconds, which would take us weeks.
However, Efficiency is by no means the end of the road. AI ERP is now at the forefront of sustainability. They have optimized their logistics and optimized material use, thus reducing their waste by 25%. In addition, the feedback loop has been complete. Each and every piece of data from our order settlements becomes part of our next strategic planning process, keeping AI ERP always learning, always evolving and always ahead of the curve. This transformation isn't just about technology, it's about how AI ERP SD and BHD becomes a catalyst for growth, quality, and competitiveness, transcending boundaries. It speaks to the power of combining technology and human intelligence in the creation of a smarter and safer world. Thank you for embarking on this journey to a safer future for the industrial world.